Well, let's see. Hello. Hello. SolarLune here, and this is another Gearend, another Gearend devlog video. Gearend is a Metroid-like game I'm making that's in development using BDX, the 3D open source libgx based Java game engine. And it's going to be a Metroid-like, and it's going to be like the original Gearend that I was working on. But I think I have this playlist called Gearend 1, so I don't know. I have to kind of figure out the name. I know it's Gearend, but how to name this one? I guess I should just call it Gearend. Maybe New Gearend or something. But anyway, this is a devlog video. I'm probably going to split this up into two sections because I have a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. The first one, I guess, will be this. This is my idea board that signifies or shows what I'm planning to do with the game. I have a lot of stuff here. Not a lot, but just some things. Let me zoom in so that's 100% here. There we go. So the map board, this is basically what it's going to look like in terms of the map layout. It's not exact, it's not final, but it is just a general idea where I can kind of get down like the general shape of the map, where things are in relation to each other, and kind of direct myself as to how I want the game to proceed. You can see I have it so that you start off here, and I have a little exclamation mark, and there's a note that says you can't get through this area without a weapon. So basically, your first goal is to get to the hub, but you can't do that without a weapon. So you're gonna come here. These that have E's and signify enemies. I really don't have to put that in there because unless it's the hub, there will probably unless it's a save point or the hub, it's probably going to have enemies in it. So I don't really need these, but this is just kind of help me to understand or know, yeah, there's going to be enemies in these areas. But the idea is that basically you can't go through here without a weapon, so then you go over here, I guess you go down and left, and you find the first weapon that allows you to break through to the hub, and then you can proceed, go through the save point and get to the hub. Now, it's obviously this isn't a final draft or a final write-up or however you want to say it, the final version of this map, but it is useful, like I said, because it allows me to see, for example, I need to have a save point between the start and the end, or the hub. You don't want the player to go through, an hour of gameplay before they get to the save point, because obviously if they die, they have to start all the way over from 40 minutes ago or something to that effect. So that helps me to see, okay, I need to have a save point somewhere close to the start. You might want to, I might want to put it before the enemies, where you have to pass the save point in order to get through to the hub. Or, I'm sorry, get through to basically an enemy. So you can't die, basically. If you die and you didn't save, it's your fault, where you passed the save point and you chose not to save. There's 3 zones I have planned. I decided on a weather research and controls tower, a communications and combat dome, and a water purification, like a kind of quarry or kind of underground area. I have a ground level line that basically says, just kind of to help me understand, like, okay, this is the ground level. This is where the entire ground is. So that means that everything up here is above ground. Everything under here is below ground. So I can kind of plan out the game world a little bit better. I have it kind of color coded here so I can understand what each color is. And I also have a schedule. Well, that was kind of an abrupt change. But yeah, that's basically it for the map. So I don't really have too much in terms of core, like, the exact stuff. But I do have some ideas for like how the tower would look or kind of feel, what the kind of main approach would be. Just kind of some small ideas. So I'm going to implement those hopefully. The schedule tab, the schedule sheet, I'm not sure if I properly explained this, or I don't think it was finished when I started. But basically, yeah, it wasn't finished. Basically, I just filled this out with a little more information where I can see how many days I have left in the month, how many days I have left until the finish date, my goal, the number of months remaining, not including today's month, and the percentage basically of the game remaining to finish. This is the percent, and this is just kind of like a simple bar graph. Where if I fill it up to 100, then it fills up the entire. It fills up the entire cell basically, so I can kind of get a visual understanding of like how far along am I on the project, how far along am I on each individual element. Cool. So I have more than 2% done, particularly of the sound, because I'm going to use basically the old songs, possibly remix, but basically at least the melodies of most of them. So, or melodies of some of them. So I have more than 2% because I have, you know, at the very least I can use the old songs themselves. For the plot board, I have basically kind of a explanation of the game, how it feels, not really how it feels, but how it plays, what the entire goal is around. Just kind of getting you know, fleshing things out. The equipment board is filled out with basically the different items you might be able to find in the game. There won't be this many because this is a ton. This is basically using information that I had from the original Gearend. I wrote down this stuff. Most of this stuff, like the description, the name. I don't know if I had the attack weapon type or those things, but I think I had like the descriptions that basically said what the weapons were or what the items were. So that's useful, so I can come back and see, you know, okay, this is what it's supposed to do, this is what it's supposed to have, you know. So yeah, I'm probably not going to have this many. I might only have 4 or you know, 5, not that many, because I have weapons, cores, which is body designs, and then legs. And these descriptions are, they're just kind of helps me to kind of get an idea of how they work and what they're supposed to do, but it might not actually like be as crazy as some of these descriptions. They're kind of all over the place. Yeah, but that's still useful because I can basically see how things are balanced and keep track of them and kind of see, oh, that has a low attack, that has a low fire rate, you know, and kind of rebalance it here so that when I implement it, it makes more sense and it feels good. Yeah, okay, so that's basically what I've been doing, is just kind of filling this out. I've also obviously been working on the game. But this is kind of the core idea, and I think this looks pretty good, pretty simple for a Metroid-like. It's not that big; it's pretty small actually. But yeah, I think this could work. Kind of seeing it like this, I felt a little scared today when I was working on it. I was like, man, I have so much to do. But that feeling's kind of gone because now I'm, you know, I just kind of kept working, and I feel much more like I can do it, I guess. But at the same time, I'm a little scared of the impending date, July 31st. But you know, I think I can at least try. I can at least try to make it. So we'll see if that works out. Okay, so that's it for this devlog. Hopefully, I'll try to keep one of these a week. The last one I made was on Saturday, so this one's going up basically today, which is early Tuesday morning. I think it's gonna go up, yeah, later on, probably Tuesday morning. The next one might go up sometime a couple days after that, or something like that, because I had this kind of done already, so I'm kind of recording this little bit in a batch. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to keep it up to like a weekly devlog kind of thing. That would be ideal, basically. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLune, and this has been a Gearend development log video. Thanks. See ya.